Hello everybody! Today we're going to be making some Time Fuse Mapo Curry noodles. These are the ingredients you're going to need for your curry gel broth. I'm going to be using some beef bone broth, around 2 cups. I will be adding some mustard seeds as well as coriander seeds. These are some of the basic ingredients for making Indian style curry. You're going to need some sweet curry powder. You're also going to be using some garam masala. Make sure to get unflavored gel. This packet makes around 2 cups worth of gel broth. I'm going to be using some ginger and garlic. Now crush your ginger and garlic to release more of their flavors and then add them to a small pot. Then you're going to be adding your mustard and coriander seeds. Add your bone broth, as well as your powders. You're going to be adding some garam masala, some sweet curry powder. Stir this well and boil for 5 minutes. Now strain the aromatics from the broth, as we'll only be using the liquid part, and discard the rest. Open up your unflavored gel packet and stir this in well. Add a little bit of water. Make sure to get rid of any clumps. And the gel is going to need to sit in the fridge for around 4 hours, so set your timer. Now it's time for the meatballs. I'm going to be using 1 pound of ground beef. For the spices, we'll need some soy sauce, sesame oil, some sugar, some freshly ground black pepper, some rice wine vinegar, and Chinese spice blend. Add all of your spices, your sesame oil, and your rice wine vinegar to the ground beef. I'm going to be using my hands. It's time. The curry gel broth is ready. Cut it up into small squares. And for the ground beef, you're going to make around a palm-sized circle and add your curry broth in the center. Don't worry, the gel broth actually holds really well and won't leak out. Just be gentle. Now add it to some boiling water. I'm going to low broil my meatballs for around 1 minute. It gives them a nice golden color without drying it out. I'm also going to be using some instant ramen noodles, and on the packet it says to boil your noodles for only 4 minutes. Make sure the water is boiling before you add your noodles. You're going to need some already made mapo tofu. If you haven't already made it, make sure to check out my recipe video or my blog on how to make it. It's really simple. Now once you've drained your noodles, make sure to rinse them so you don't get any sticky noodles. Add your noodles on top of your mapo tofu, and then you're going to add your giant meatball. Garnish it with some chopped green onions. And voila, it's done. Now it's time to eat. This meatball is so moist and so soft, but the center is this golden curry broth, and it's still intact. As I'm breaking it up and mixing it with the noodles, it's melting. And the sweetness from the meatball with the spiciness of the mapo tofu balance each other really well. This was a really delicious dish. and I highly recommend you try it. If you'd like to see more videos, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel.